What's up, guys? Welcome to Adam Fitness with Coach A. I am Coach A, and this is the YouTube channel that aims to bring you guys in-gym quality coaching and workouts for your at-home or garage gym needs. Now, we are on day number 267 of the Adam Fitness programming series. It is Monday, December, we got 4, 5, 6, 7, 7th here in beautiful Cleveland, Ohio. Hopefully it is still beautiful out there. I haven't seen it since the sun rose yet today, but here's what we're looking at. We are getting into a little bit of testing from the previous strength and improvement cycle for you guys for this week. And I'm gonna demonstrate the first round of that today here at Seatown West out in Fairview Park. We are gonna revisit something here with some goblet squats. And that's gonna be a little unbroken squat test, if you will. So 5 rounds on a 2-minute running clock. Meaning you guys have whatever time is left in the 2 minutes to rest before moving on to the next round. Each round starts at the 2-minute on the 2-minute. Now, in that time, we're trying to do a max effort set of unbroken squats. If you're not sure exactly what that's gonna mean, stick around, watch the demonstrations. I will show you some yeses, some nos, all those good things. And it's gonna be a goblet squat, ideally with a kettlebell or possibly even a dumbbell held at the chest. Really anything where we're gonna be holding this in a front rack in a core position is going to work. If you guys have done this before, we've done it a bunch of times back early on in the at-home fitness programming. Let's stay with the same weight you guys did back there so we have a comparison model to be able to figure out where we're at compared to where we were back then. The normal weight on this, guys, is gonna be 53 for the guys, 35 for the ladies. If you want to adjust that, that's fine. If we need to scale that down, obviously let's do so. As a barometer, if you guys aren't able to do more than 10 goblet squats in a row, then I for sure want you to try and bring that weight down if you can. If you're talking about upscaling the weight, feel free, again, as long as you can get 10 reps in a row. Now, second piece today is going to be all out, all lungs, all the time. It's not very long, but I want you to get a lot of reps. 8-minute AMRAP, 20 jumping jacks, 10 alternating lunge steps, step forward, push back, as you'll see, and 20 mountain climbers. A lot of movement, not a lot of time. Get it done. Stick around if you guys want to see demos and modifications. Oh, this one's gonna feel oh so good. We are finally to the testing phase of the Bulgarian split squats, and that is going to be goblet squats. Notice how I want you guys to hold this in the handles. Now, every 2 minutes for 5 rounds, you guys are gonna start a max effort set. Here's where we get into max effort definition or unbroken definition. If I hesitate for a couple seconds or even 2 seconds, nope, that's an end of a set. We're going to pick up that second one, so to speak, hypothetically speaking, hit a couple reps here, and then we're going to show you guys another, oh, I moved around, lost my balance, end of a set. That is no longer unbroken. And we're back into what would be our third round of goblet squats. I started adjusting that, moving it around because I'm uncomfortable. Bam, again, that is not unbroken. Go hard, guys. You're not going to get a lot of rest on that first minute, probably even the second minute, but those will increase as you go. Push yourselves through the pain. All right, guys, shoes back on for this one. Last thing we need to do here is stub toe doing jumping jacks. So, like we said earlier, fast and non-stop today. 8-minute AMRAP, super short. You guys are going to start with the 20 jumping jacks. These should be unbroken every time unless something happens with our calves cramping up, something along those lines. We're going to roll that right into 10 alternating lunge steps. I want you to go forward and back on this one as opposed to that reverse lunge. Notice we're looking for 90-degree angles here, letting that back knee fall to the floor, guys. Maybe a little bit of glute tension there if you have a hard time with the flexibility, but it is aggressive nonstop, and we're into our mountain climbers. Yes, I am trying to tap. I would rather you err on the side of speed today, however, versus full-on contact. And we keep going. Stay tuned for movement modifications. All right, guys, so let's get into modifications for today's movements. On the goblet squats, as I alluded to earlier, all I'm really concerned about is that we're holding something in the frontal plane. To weight it, it can be a barbell in a front squat. It can be a barbell in a Zercher squat. It can be kettlebells, dumbbells. If it's dumbbells, we're not stacking here, we're stacking here, more front rack position. It can be a ball, hugged, held, wall ball position. It could even be a band that's underneath the feet and you guys are holding it over the front of the shoulders there to provide extra resistance. However you guys want to do it, as long as we are increasing the resistance on an air squat by putting the weight in the frontal plane, we're good. Just stick to that unbroken max effort routine and we'll get our number. Now, on the second part, jumping jacks, jumping jack. Let's do them. If you guys can't do them where they beat you up too much, instead of getting really wide, try and stay close, try and stay narrow. Even if you have to keep your feet in place and you're just hopping and moving the arms around, I'll take that. It's still gonna be what we're looking for to achieve there. On the lunge steps, if you guys don't have any legs left to lunge with, after the goblet squat, which is entirely possible for some people, depending on how hard you push, grab a box, grab a step. It could be lower than this, doesn't matter. And let's do step ups instead of lunges. Now, if you guys have a hard time getting down into that mountain climber position, being able to control, maybe the knees hit the ground for whatever reason, one of the things you guys can do is hold on to that step or box and do your mountain climbers almost so it's gonna feel like a high knee in that incline position on the box or the elevated oven. See you guys.